Alright, how's it going, everybody? I just wanted to give you guys a little update on how our cover crop beans are doing. We came out here with turnips, radishes, and crimson clover. So we had plans on going into corn with this, but the way things turned out, and so we didn't really need the crimson clover. But these beans we've got an inch and 2/10 of rain here within the last 24 hours, and as I'm able to walk on this ground, which is pretty impressive, because our conventionally tilled ground, you can't do that. Right now it's just too muddy, too soft. But the beans, they look really good. They're not quite as tall as our conventionally tilled ground, but that's all due to planting date. And that's one thing I don't like about cover crops, is it seemed to keep the ground cooler and wetter longer in the spring, and it made it, that's one reason why we weren't able to get in here sooner than what we were able to, is because of that. But I'm just pan you down here. I mean, they're blooming and podding, and really doing good. I mean, they're clean as a button. These are our extend beans. I mean, it's pretty unbelievable technology. You can see right here, they're just loaded up, but they're not getting as bushy as our conventionally tilled beans. I mean, they're not. Maybe that just has to do with height, but they're not. I don't know if you can maybe see the rows. You can't do that with our conventionally tilled ground, but these things are super clean. I mean, they're doing really well. As you can see, there's a water hemp. I'll pull him out, but you can see this mat of stuff, and this is the wheat stubble, the straw. But the beans are doing really well right through here. They're, I don't think, that's one thing with soybeans. You can have beans that are knee high, that make 70, and beans that are, chest high, that only make 30. I mean, their height doesn't really affect soybeans that much, but it's pretty cool to, I mean, you see the stalk size on these plants, and these are pretty cool to see one that's kind of by itself, to really, see what it can do. And that's one thing that we've started to try to do here is, and going into the future is, turn you around here, lowering our plant populations on soybeans. Letting them bush out more, and really, do their thing instead of crowding them. Because when you plant really high populations, you get really tall plants, because they're competing for sunlight, and then you get lodging issues, and it makes it kind of a real bitch to get a combine through. But when you keep your plant spacing, your population down, you're creating, I mean, see that we have good spacing there. I mean, you're creating a bushier, shorter plant, and it makes it you know, it's the difference between rolling 5 miles an hour through 70 bushel knee-high beans, or, you know, 3 miles an hour through chest-high beans that are only making 30. I mean, if you can be making them extra bushels and keep your plant height low, you can really speed up your harvest time and make yourself a lot more productive and a lot more bushels per acre. Because you're not only making more bushels per acre, you're saving a lot of money on seed, based upon, you know, seed costs and everything like that. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little update on these beans. Hopefully we can, you know, I can get a good couple videos at harvest and stuff and let you know how they did there. But we'll catch y'all later.